I had some money to spare after disposing of the horn, so it seemed time to invest in some new tools. Farkas is one of the few merchants willing to risk selling to an independent like me, and his prices are steep. But the other choice is to let one of the so-called city wardens give me orders and take a cut of my profits. They've been after me for years to join one of their stables, but I'm not interested. Maybe they'll get the idea and give up. More likely, they'll just ramp up the threats. Nothing I can't handle if I'm careful. And lucky. And my luck seems to have finally turned for the better.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a Let's Play of Thief Gold with Invalid. And this mission we are playing Assassins. This is one of the original Thief the Dark Project missions, but also considered to be one of the worst of the original game. Which isn't saying much because it's still a pretty good mission. But yeah, there's not a whole lot that's going on that's different in this mission other than what we'll be talking about that was in the original game anyway. We are going to be playing this on Expert, of course. So now that we've got the finest in lockpicks, you can go after more challenging and lucrative targets. How about the local hammer temple? Get at least 1,000 loot. A true professional doesn't leave a mess. Don't kill anyone. So before we get started, as you saw in the cutscene, we're already at the shop. So we've probably bought everything, right? Well, if we're at the shop, then it doesn't really matter. But we have some new items in our inventory. We got some lockpicking instructions as well as lock picks. Something that we didn't have in the prior 3 missions. And this is going to be interesting. In most of the Thief official... Is it official or original? Because they're called OMs. I think that's official missions. But in all of the missions that were made by the original development team of Thief 1 and Thief Gold, lockpicks are pretty darn useful. But with some fan missions that are made with the Dromad editor, lockpicks can be used to open anything, or you can end up with having lockpicks and not being able to open any doors or chests because everything requires a key. So there's some interesting stuff going on there. Lockpicks do not always open every door. But we have 2,300 from our escapades in the Bone Horde. So now we can go ahead and grab some other stuff. We're not going to be killing anyone, so fire arrows for this mission, probably not going to be the best thing. Definitely going to want some water arrows though, as well as a couple moss arrows. So let's fill up on water arrows and grab a few moss arrows. We have 40 broadheads, so we don't really need to get any more than that. And we may as well get a couple health potions. I mean, why not? In case we take some nasty falls. And that is what we're going with. Oh, shit.
That shot was meant for me.
Yes, I'm sure it was Garrett in the window. He's dead. Let's head back now.
These creeps are gonna lead me right back to whoever sent them to kill me. But only if I can tail them without them noticing me.
Wait, did you hear someone? Nothing to be seen now.
Okay, well, that just happened. So our dear old shopkeeper is no more at this point. And he unfortunately has nothing on him. So we get to loot his store and then follow these guys that tried to kill us. But we also need to be sure not to fall too far behind in the instance that we might actually lose their trail. Now with this game, it's actually a little bit random as to what route these people will take. And as such...
Damn. I guess I lost their trail.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. That's okay, though. So the route that those assassins will take is actually somewhat random. There are multiple pathways that they will take.
That shot was meant for me.
Which is actually pretty cool, I think.
Yes, I'm sure it was Garrett in the window. He's dead. Let's head back now.
These creeps are gonna lead me right back to whoever sent them to kill me, but only if I can tail them without them noticing me.
It's also a little bit funny, though, how we had all those things that we could buy, and yet we still had more moss and water and fire arrows that we could pick up after we had bought everything that we needed. Okay, so are they going to go left or right? And this is something else the assassins will occasionally do, is stop and one of them will turn around and peer to see if anybody is following them.
Well, I heard someone back there.
Did you hear someone?
Nothing now.
Alright, so they went left this time. Oh, got Moss Arrow's first try, nice. Haven't completely forgotten everything about this game. It's been a while since I've played this, so I'm going to be a bit behind on my knowledge of the game and its levels. So this will be interesting. Alright, let's see if I can get into the shadows before they turn around, yeah. Whoop, why am I not hidden? There we go. A little weird. Not stopping yet, huh? Wow, they're just booking it this time around, jeez. Okay, here's probably where they're gonna stop. Maybe not? Wow, they just aren't stopping. That's kind of a surprise, actually. Eager to get back home, as it would appear. I wonder why that is. Ah, here we go. So it should also be mentioned that there are civilians walking around in this area. However, unlike these two assassins and what usually happens with the guards, the civilians won't care. You're just some other thief, just some other cloaked figure in the night. Okay, hopefully this is hidden enough. Alright. They just stopped and turned around there, so I wasn't too worried about him doing it again until I could get into a safe place.
Seems clear enough now.
I find that really interesting because they didn't stop and turn around for a while. I wonder if you have to be close enough in order for them to do that. Well, that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, because now they're doing it all the time. Huh. I wonder why that is. But another thing that's really cool about this mission is not necessarily this whole sneaking after the assassins themselves, but it's a nice chance to get out into the city and look around at what is. And see bits and pieces of where this city is that Garrett and all these other people and factions live. Really cool in that sense.
So, these are Ramirez's boys. I think it's time I dealt with Mr. Ramirez once and for all.
Good old Ramirez.
You're Stalk tells me the hammers are gonna close down Craigslist.
Yeah, he's taffing you. Where are they gonna put the poor saps they grabbed?
Dunno. Toss them into a well or something. Anyhow, they just don't have enough guys no more.
Kinda sad. Used to be the power. Now they're just a bunch of guys wishing for the old days. Thought I saw some. Oh well. Must have nothing.
Okay, so one of the issues with this is that I don't remember the patrol paths of the guards at all, since I haven't played it in a good while. So this is going to be somewhat blind. Let's see if we can manage to do it. It's a nice dark area for dumping bodies. Okay, and both of these directions is rather loud, crumbly gravel. Yeah. I remember that correctly. And this is the front entrance. We could go through the front entrance if we so desired, but at this point in time, I'm not sure that's the wisest idea. But we could check it out nonetheless. Hi, how's it going? Not actually here. Don't worry about me. So yeah, we definitely don't want to go that direction yet. But what we can do is put out the torches at both of these corners. Someone's coming around the corner. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. And you can continue your nap right back there, sir. Enjoy. Okay, what we got going on out here? So while we could go through the front entrance and get immediately spotted by some guy, going out here is not necessarily safer. Because as you may have heard, we didn't see anybody, but we heard people. There are...
Okay, you Taffer. I'll find you.
You're adorable. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there are watchmen up on a ledge over there. So how do we approach this without setting off alarms?
Come back here and fight.
Who? What?
Must have been rats.
Okay. That... I am thoroughly confused as to what just happened.
All right, where are you?
Did he really just run all the way around to try and find me? Jesus.
Seems clear enough now.
I'd love to go after him, but this cobblestone is so loud.
Where are...
What the hell? I didn't even move. Some of the guards in this level seem to be a little oversensitive.
Oh.
Nobody? Alright, I need to get into the shadows here. Hopefully this way will suffice. That's like a little cornerstone, too. Okay. I don't see anyone else. What is this? Oh, I think this is not where I want to go. This is not where I want to go. Shit. Yeah, this takes us back outside. Ah. I'll deal with it. But we also have new objectives, considering that shit just happened. So instead of going for the Hammer Temple, we're trailing the thugs who just tried to assassinate us without being detected, which we succeeded. Time to show Ramirez who the real criminal mastermind is. Break into his mansion and take what he values most, his wealth. The purse from his belt should make the point. Loot the mansion for valuables. You need at least 2,000 worth. That's double what we were going for with the Hammer Temple. Locate his prized silver fire poker. It's worth quite a bit. Get out of the mansion and don't kill anyone. So now we just need to get back to the building. So at this point in time, I should probably also mention that one of the ingenious security systems that Ramirez has, along with all of his guards, is an actual alarm system. A bit more sophisticated than what we dealt with the Baron in the first mission. So these people can actually be alerted to our presence, even if only one of them spots us, because they have an alarm system. Alright, let's not swim out that way this time. Oh, jeez, that's like... There's a current. You. Stop. Nice little ladder right here, though. Okay. Just make sure nobody's coming this way. Don't need to get caught. Okay, and this takes us out onto a ledge. Okay, and from here we could hop over there, potentially, and get inside. But I think right now I want to take care of the watchman out here. Because we will need to escape at some point, and I'd rather not wait on that. And this just leads down, doesn't it? I think it does. Alright, well. Take the shortcut down and then head in here. Yeah, there's nothing. Bummer. Alright, well, at least I remember that this time. Eh. Learn that for later. So, actually, instead of... Could you get out of the ladder, please? Thank you, Garrett. So instead of going this way, we can continue in the other direction. I probably shouldn't be jumping like that, because it is pretty loud, and the guards in this level are pretty sensitive. Okay, for some reason it's deciding to... That, I don't understand what's going on. Hold on a sec, let me check my key bindings. Okay, so hopefully that fixed it. Yeah, okay. So for some reason I had walk forward set to my toggle speed key, so that was making some funky things happen with my movement. It's all settled now, though. There's a little small patch right there. This could get nasty pretty quick. Yeah, there's some guardsmen right there. Looks like they're just hanging out, though. Actually, are they coming out on patrol now? Well, that's annoying. Well, we have another problem incoming. A little sword guy. Alright, where are you gonna walk, buddy? Unfortunately, I think this guy will be seen if I knock him out here. I think I've lost my opportunity. That's a bummer. Okay, he's gonna walk into the corridor there, and I think he's going to return. So we could go ahead and wait. Or is he walking all the way around? I'm not sure.
Then move there.
Can he see
That's
us?
the last time I jump for rats.
No, he can't. Very nice. So if we hug the wall, then he can't spot us. He is looking that way currently, and he's still looking that way.
Shadow move?
Okay. We are fine. Excuse me. Okay, I'd like to go up to the Watchman there, but there's a fair amount of space where I would have to walk into the light. Okay, I know he saw us there, but I'm not sure how well. Hold on a sec. There should be a torch here, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of that. Okay, well, he didn't alert, looks like, so we should be fine. Alright, which way are you looking? Not this way. Alright. And I'm still not sure if he's facing this way or not. Does he ever turn this direction? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, well. Let's make a jog for it. And gotcha. Alright, that's one issue taken care of. Okay, and the other Watchman should be right there. And I saw somebody walking in that direction, so need to be a little careful here. Alright, now what was my quick save? Not that one. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this. Quick save F6, okay. Boop. Here we go. So I could put out the torch right now, but on the other hand, I could wait until the other guy passes. And I think I'll just wait for now. Okay, and he's inside now. No, don't fall down. Okay. Okay, for a second I thought I might have been screwed over there. Alright, let's dump him in the corner. Okay, and he's currently under us. Yeah.
I don't like this place at all.
Alright, let's go ahead and dump this guy over in the corner with his friend. So, something else I might point out, that's actually kind of cool. Nice little attention to detail that the developers had for this game. If you actually inspect the robes of each level, you'll find that the guards often have different coloring on their clothes to represent whoever they're guarding. With the exception of the actual Watchmen of the main area. Now I hope we should be able to catch this guy. Yeah. And with Ramirez, his colors are green and gold, and so we are dealing with guards that are... Is it green and gold or green and red? It's green and something. But we are dealing with those people. That's not what I meant to do. Where is my item thingy-majig? Is it this one? No. There we go. Where are my lockpicks? Oh, here we go. Easy enough. And what did I use to clear that? Was it... was something I don't remember. More button customization, sorry. Okay. Now I can clear it. How can you climb with a 150-pound guard in your arms? That is rather impressive, Garrett. And we have some mines. Alright, completely useless to us since we're not going to kill anybody. And here we have another place where we could hop onto the roof and scuttle in. Problem is, it's rather loud if I do that. But one of the possibilities that you can do is... Oh, not quite. One of the things that you could do in new mantling is actually jumping from the window right there and catching the corner without actually needing to land on the rooftop there. Alright, let's see if I can find my lockpicks again. And for some reason you have to unlock both doors in order to be able to open both of them, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. And here we are inside the mansion. With some very valuable looking dishes. And we got a scroll. Papyrus. Commissioner Denavin. I note with displeasure that again one of my tough boys has been taken to Crag's Cleft. May I remind you of the substantial donations I make to your office, such that I may pursue business unhindered by idle scrutiny? May I remind you, as well, of your predecessor's unfortunate end? The rivers are so treacherous this time of year. I trust that you will attend to this, and if the hammers are too difficult for your policemen, I trust as well that you will let me know. Ramirez. Well, doesn't he sound like a swell guy? Yuck. And actually, speaking of papyrus, we actually have lockpicking instructions to read. Lockpick instruction manual. To use a lockpick, use and hold it on a locked door for a few seconds. The handle of the door will move slowly to the open position, and you'll hear a continuous clicking until the handle turns and the door pops open. If you hear only a single short click, try using the other lockpick. If the handle jiggles but ends up only moving part of the way, you'll need to switch lockpicks and continue picking the door. You may need to switch picks more than once. If neither lockpick works, it means that the lock cannot be picked, and it's time to go find the key. Note that you must be quite close to a door to pick it, closer than you need to be to open it normally. Some handy-dandy tips from the Lockpicking Instruction Coalition of America, or wherever this is taking place, which is not America, I'm pretty darn sure of that. Despite the accent that all these people have is genuine American. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Don't mind me.